You know who it is. It's me. And what's missing? And guess what? We have another reaction video.
So this one is Avatar, Fire and Ash. This is the second trailer. So let's get into the reaction of this video.
This is the only pure thing in this world. The fire came from the mountain, burned our forest. My people cried for help. Oh, burned our
My people cried for help.
forest. My people
My people,
cried
my people, my people cried for help.
for help. But Ava did not come.
You can see she's attempting to do a somewhat an African accent, but you can see that it's not a traditional African accent. We have like Avatar, Fire, and Ash. Though, as I said, when I did the first trailer to this, I have never been an overwhelming big fan of Avatar. When I think of Avatar as well, I don't think of this. I think of the show I watched, cartoon, the Avatar, the Airbender. If you guys know AIM, um, yeah, I think of that. And then this after, even though this was written and done before, or what alleged Terminator, and it had the script or so-called script, sorry, done, but they didn't have what the technology they said to pull off the movie, which took like so they had the script like imagine this they had the script for this or somewhat of the script when Terminator was released, and they waited all that time because they said alleged that they didn't have the technology to pull off the movie, so they waited obviously years. I think it was like maybe 10, 15, 20 years. I don't know how long until all of a sudden they had the technology, I guess, or I don't know. It just popped up saying Avatar, um, obviously out of nowhere, and we didn't know what we were witnessing because it's been so much long since it was spoken of. And yeah, this, and I feel like the lady, because from what I heard, the lady was a black lady that wrote um, The Matrix, Terminator, and it surprised me she wrote this as well, because it's all about consciousness into another being, isn't it? It seemed like something that she would write, because she wrote about Neo, and that's about the Matrix and consciousness, and yeah, it's really obviously everyone's still referencing the Matrix tool to this day right now. Like you got popular people like Top G, Candice Owens mentions it, and other people, celebrities, influencers mention the Matrix. We're stuck in the Matrix and all that red pill, blue pill, purple pill. I've even heard of black pill. So yeah, it's quite referenced quite a lot. Even the Terminator as well. That's been referencing quite a lot. But I think the Matrix is the one that's been referencing crazy all over the world for years. But yeah, I feel like the lady that did them movies must have done this or had something to do with this as well. Um, yeah.
This world goes much deeper than you imagine.
The thing about this, yeah, when I watch the trailer, I do feel like the clip of this trailer and the first one, they actually got cool snippets of the trailer's cool basically, and I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, that looks cool and blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Looks like something I would watch, and then when I go and sit down, for instance, and watch the first one, I just don't feel the same way. I don't know why. think it's one of them things where it's a draggy thing, where yeah, I just feel like it's a bit draggy for me. People are gonna think I'm like not right in the head for saying that. I'm sure some people out there, but I just feel like it's really draggy and how can I say the storyline, and sometimes you have to wait for things to build up. And I think it's one of them, especially the first one, is one of them movies where well, it's only got two, isn't it? I think, but yeah, I remember watching the first one, a bit of the first one, and it just took long to build up to get to a certain stage of an entertainment movie for me to be invested. It took too long, and I just like went. I was just like, what the hell is this? This is crap. There is bits and pieces in the movie that I remember because I was forced. I had a big family when I was younger. Obviously, I've got like four sisters and one brother, so so I guess in the household it was played in the background, and I kind of forced to watch it. But yeah,
Protect your sister. Yes, sir. Stay under cover. What does that always say?
Sully stick together.
No, the other one.
Sully never quits.
That's right. Sully's never quit.
How do you still live?
What if every human being on Earth could live here without a mask? Then the Navi people will be gone.
Whoa.
You want to spread your fire across the world. You need me.
We must fight! I call upon the warrior mother. I'll kill you! I swear!
I think I know what it is. When they're fighting, they're not fighting hand to hand. You don't see no hand to hand combat. They're fighting with airplanes and they're flying bow and arrow. You don't see, well, I haven't seen, I can't remember any scenes, even in this, of someone fighting hand to hand. Like, I like action movies or fight movies where, yeah, you're shooting, but you're also getting involved with fist to face, if that makes sense. Combat, like proper combat, is a mixture of both. Like you can be a war general if you want to and be shooting people, but then now and again, when you're in even the army people, whatever you're doing, when you're in combat fighting or against someone, you do have to use hand to hand combat. You know what I mean? To me, that's a true how can I say action movie. You got to have a bit of both. And in this, I noticed that it's all flying stuff. They're all shooting arrows, throwing spear, but you don't see them using it like combat, hand to hand combat, really. And if it is, it's really minimal. I don't see it. Maybe that's mostly why I don't like it as much as other stuff. Because to me, it just yeah, I don't. It's not enjoyable. I don't feel excited about it. Even flipping superheroes like Avengers and stuff like that. Even Superman, he fights hand to hand. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Let me know if you feel the same way. So it's out the 19th of December. Yeah, man. As I said, I'm not taking what I say back. I'm quite truthful when I talk on here regarding my likes and dislikes. I'm still saying the same thing. I just don't enjoy it like I would any other movie, action movie, because it's somewhat a action movie, sci-fi like thriller, if you want to call it. Um, drama. Yeah. As I said, the visuals are good in trailers. There's good footage and visuals, clips edited together. Um, I'm sure for actors to do, because I've seen obviously bits and pieces online of the actors playing the role. They've had to put some type of, is it a green screen costume on, isn't it? And play the characters, so it's actually them, but in like some type of green screen, or it's black, isn't it? I think, with the lights poking out of the suit, so to speak. Yeah, so there's a lot to it. As an actor, that must be entertaining and a struggle at the same time to be in a movie like that. So it is quite unique of a movie, especially when the first movie dropped as well. It was it was before its time, even though it took like that long. As I said, from the Matrix, I mean from the Terminator movie, um, to come actually to our theaters. But when it did come, I remember it was a big hit, and even caught my eye. I'm saying I thought it was gonna be really entertaining, and when I saw it, I was just like, nah, man, yeah, it's not my cup of tea. But each to its own, man. Avatar, Fire and Ash. If you agree with my talking points and you want to like comment below regarding anything, please do. Another one in the books. I am the missing link. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.